Man United lead to secure £49.9 million star signing, legend. Sure, Amorim wants him. Manchester United need a clinical goalscorer to take the team forward, as the likes of Højlund and Xerxes have not proved to be good enough thus far. The name of Victor Gyokeres, who was brilliant for Amorim at Sporting, is consistently linked with Man United, and Old Trafford legend Peter Schmeichel has backed the club to secure his signing. In an exclusive interview with Swedish source, Sportbladet, the legendary shotstopper was asked whether Gyokeres would suit Man United. He said yes, and also stated that he is sure Amorim wants the Lions striker at Old Trafford. Schmeichel said, "I think anyone who can score goals would suit. Gyokeres scores goals in all directions and corners in Portugal. I know people who followed him already in Coventry who said that there really is something special about him. I am sure that Amorim, is interested in having him there. But the question is, can they afford it? And if, when?" As per reports in Spain, the likes of Arsenal and Barcelona also want Gyokeres, but thanks to his connection with Amorim, Man United lead to get the deal done. Sporting are willing to sell him in the summer for £49.9 million. Can Amorim convince Gyokeres to move to Man United? The 26-year-old forward scored the highest number of goals in 2024, and he is still in unstoppable form. In all competitions, Gyokeres has netted 34 goals in as many appearances for the Liga nos Champions, who are on course to retain the title this term. He has netted 6 goals in 7 Champions League fixtures thus far, and it will be fair to say that he would like to join a EXCL club in the summer. Man United are struggling in the bottom half of the Premier League table, and it seems virtually impossible for them to finish in the top 4/5. So, the only realistic way they can earn a place in the Champions League next season is by winning the Europa League this season. It remains to be seen if Amorim can convince Gyokeres to move to Man United even if they fail to earn CL qualification. Roy Keane breaks his silence on Marcus Rashford's move to Aston Villa and suggests why it might not work out as he argues with Ian Wright. Roy Keane has questioned how Marcus Rashford will manage to get his hunger back at Aston Villa after joining the club from Manchester United. Rashford, who has been at Manchester United since he was a child, opted to move on in January following a bombshell interview where he revealed he wanted to depart shortly after the arrival of Ruben Amorim. After scoring just seconds into Amorim's first game at Ipswich, things went downhill quickly for the pair, and their relationship appeared to be damaged beyond repair prior to the forward's exit. He did not play again after being dropped for the Manchester Derby on December 15th, with Amorim calling his training standards into question and continued to maintain that view when asked in the media. The Portuguese doubled down on the claim weeks later, when he astonishingly suggested he would rather play his 63-year-old goalkeeping coach instead of Rashford. That all resulted in the 27-year-old leaving for Villa on loan. But Keane, speaking on ITV, questioned the move. Roy Keane has broken his silence on Marcus Rashford's January loan move to Aston Villa. Rashford penned a temporary deal with Villa, leaving United for the first time in his career. "It is sad but has been on the cards the last year or two," the former Manchester United captain said. "Clearly they didn't get on. The strange things is I thought he'd go abroad for a new adventure. But to go to Villa surprised me. If he has lost the hunger at United, how is he going to get it at Aston Villa?" Ian Wright, meanwhile, was working alongside Keane and fought Rashford's corner. The ex-Arsenal man suggested that a change of scenery could do him good, even if his new club is in the same league. "We know where United want to be, but he is going to a team performing better," Wright said. "We can't disrespect Villa and what they have done. If he can go there and recapture his form, he is a good player. We will see. Everyone talks about body language." Keane, though, wasn't having it. "When you lose the hunger, it is hard to get it back," he said. "You can't compare Aston Villa to Man United. How can he have the hunger there if he doesn't have it at United?" Wright replied, "He has done great for United here, but maybe it is time to leave," before Keane added, "I thought he'd go abroad for a new environment. He will still be based in Manchester, still have his crew around him, whatever." Keane argued Rashford will struggle to get his hunger back at Villa if he can't get it at United. Thankfully Marcus is in Birmingham. Amorim relieved by Rashford loan. Rashford, meanwhile, could be set for a run in the Villa side straight away with Ollie Watkins struggling with injury. Villa take on Tottenham in the FA Cup this weekend. before hosting Ipswich and then Liverpool in the Premier League. He was one of 3 attacking talents to arrive in January, with Daniel Malin arriving from Borussia Dortmund and Marco Asensio coming in from PSG. Villa are currently 8th in the Premier League table, 6 points off the top 4. Man United now confirmed to be targeting 104-goal 25-year-old who's available for nothing this summer. Manchester United have set their sights on a League One star. Despite shelling out over £100 million on strikers in the last 2 summers, Manchester United have likely conceded that they'll need to pursue a forward again at the end of the season. Indeed, neither Rasmus Højlund nor Joshua Zirkzee has had the desired impact the club had anticipated when tying them down to lengthy deals, with United's tumultuous goal-scoring woes still as flagrant an issue as ever. Ineos' noticeable attempts to cut costs around the club transitioned over to the transfer market in recent weeks, with Ruben Amorim forced to navigate the exits of 3 forwards, Antony, Marcus Rashford and Ethan Wheatley, without being granted as much as a loan addition in response. Alas, you can probably expect the co-owners to take a similar approach when the summer window rolls around, and with that in mind, they're reportedly already scanning the soon-to-be free agents market. Reds to revive interest in sought-after Jonathan David. Jonathan David is in demand while his contract approaches its end. Fischages claims the Reds are mulling over a move for Lille talisman Jonathan David ahead of his terms expiring in June. While the news doesn't come from the most reliable source, it's not that far out of the realm of possibility, given how long United have been linked to the 25-year-old. This year could finally see them materialize their interest by snapping him up for nothing, and with 104 goals to his name in 4.5 seasons in France, it seems like a no-brainer to add him to Amorim's misfiring frontline. He is yet to recommit his future to Lille, which has provoked the attention of numerous clubs across Europe, including United's direct Premier League rivals Tottenham Hotspur, who just pipped them to the signing of Mathys Tel on loan. Ruben Amorim explains curious Patrick Dorgu decision after handing new signing Man United debut against Leicester. Ruben Amorim explained why he chose to use Patrick Dorgu as a right wing-back during his Manchester United debut against Leicester City in the FA Cup. Article continues below. Left-back position continues to worry Man United fans. Red Devils signed Dorgu to address the problem. However, Amorim used him as a right wing-back. What happened? United secured the signing of Dorgu from Italian club Lecce in a £25 million deal during the January transfer window, with Amorim looking to reinforce his 3-4-3 formation by adding a natural wing-back. Given the ongoing injury struggles of Luke Shaw and the loan departure of Tyrell Malacia to PSV Eindhoven, many assumed that the 20-year-old would step straight into the left wing-back role. Instead, Diogo Dalot remained on the left, while Dorgu was placed on the right, a move that raised eyebrows. What Amorim said. Addressing questions about Dorgu's position, Amorim insisted that the young defender was more than capable of performing on either flank and that his versatility was a key reason for signing him. No, he played a lot of times in Lecce on the right and in the left, he told reporters. That is one of the characteristics that we pay attention to a lot to have when it comes to having players like him who are anxious at first touch with the ball. The bigger picture. While acknowledging that Dorgu is still adjusting to the pace and physicality of English football, Amorim praised his speed and strength, highlighting his potential for improvement. It's a different league for him, different speed of the game, but he did well, the manager said. He has pace, he has strength, and is going to improve a lot, and we as a team need to play better to help these new guys to perform at the right level. But the position, and you can see in Wiskout that he played on both sides. What next for Manchester United? Following their hard-fought victory over Leicester, secured by Harry Maguire's late header, United now shift their focus to their upcoming Premier League clash against Tottenham on Sunday. It remains to be seen whether Dorgu will retain his spot on the right or shift to the left, but with Amorim's faith in his positional adaptability, the young defender could be set for another crucial test in a high-stakes encounter. Stay tuned as we break down all the latest rumors and what they mean for United's future. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for all the freshest updates on your favorite club.